In this video, we're going to talk about the traceability report for the AssertThat BDD Cucumber and Test Management plugin for Jira. We'll cover how to use basic JQL filters to return a list of linked issues and the scenarios linked to them. We'll discuss the components of the traceability report, and then we'll move on to advanced JQL filters using custom issue properties and how you can use save filters to return a list of your issues and linked scenarios. This demo is done using the data center version of AssertThat, and we have a similar video available from our channel for cloud. It goes without saying, we'll assume you've already installed the plugin and enabled it on a project by project basis. This is done from project settings and then click on the AssertThat configuration. So let's dive straight into looking at the traceability reports. If you click on the features menu, you'll then see the traceability matrix on the top navigation here. And let's start by putting in a very simple query, project. And what this does, it returns all of the issues within the project demo. AssertThat BDD scenarios can be linked to any Jira issue type and they can be returned within this report, with the exception of AssertThat test plans, which are displayed in the test plans report. If we wanted to do something a little bit more specific, we could return all the issues within a sprint using a JQL filter such as this. So let's talk about what we've got on the screen here. So within the table here, we've got all of the Jira issues returned in the JQL filter. We've got the feature that the scenario belongs to, and we've got the feature tag. We have the scenario and the scenario tags. We've got the mode, whether it's automated, manual, and we've got the execution status, which could be passed, failed, in progress, or not run. You'll notice that on some of the scenarios, you can see that their status is actually 2 and not 1. And this would be for automated scenarios where it's a scenario outline, which could have multiple scenario examples. So other points to note, you can display up to 500 records within the table, and you can also download the output of this table into a CSV file. The CSV file contains all the information which is in the table here, and it also contains the steps for each of the scenarios. So if we just have a look at the gadgets at the top here, you've got the overall coverage. So I can see here that in total we have 10 issues returned from the JQL filter. Out of the 10, 4 are covered by scenarios and 6 aren't. So for all the linked scenarios, we can now have a look at the automated coverage, and we can see that 13 of the scenarios are manual and 13 are also automated. And out of those scenarios, what's the execution status? And if you hover over, you can see the numbers. I can also filter for the automated or the manual scenarios. Okay, let's now look at some advanced JQL filters using AssertThat scenario properties in the search. These are really useful for returning issues with certain types of scenario linked to them, based on the execution status, which could be automated or manual or tags. For example, if I wanted to return issues with automated scenarios linked to them, I would do something like this. And I can also combine it with other filters. Another option to display a list of issues is to use save filters, and this is available from the drop down here. So just type the first character, and here I've just got a very basic filter saved which returns all of the issues in the project demo, and the key is in this list here. If you like this video, please click on the like button or leave a comment. That would be greatly appreciated. If you do have any questions, then please email us at support@assertthat.com. We'll also include details in the notes on how to set up a demo if you'd find that useful. Many thanks for watching.